So I am here on the island of Coronado, and I'm going to take you to the Hotel Del, and we're going to do a little camping on the Strand. I think I'm in a good parking space. I'm going to have to double check. Parking is not easy here on the island of Coronado. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm going to have to make sure that I'm parked in a legal spot, and then we're going to have to take a little walk. But I want to go to the hotel, see all the holiday decorations. This girl wants to see some Christmas stuff, some holiday stuff. So I will take you along with me. So welcome to the channel. The Hotel del Coronado isn't just a beautiful beachfront resort. It's packed with history and surprises. The hotel opened on February 19, 1888, making it one of the oldest and largest wooden structures still standing in the United States. The Del was one of the first hotels in the world to be fully electrified, earning it the nickname the White House of the West. Its iconic red roof was installed using innovative construction methods that were considered groundbreaking at the time. The hotel has hosted presidents, royalty, celebrities, and inventors, including Thomas Edison, Marilyn Monroe, and multiple U.S. presidents. Parts of the classic film, Some Like It Hot, were filmed at the hotel, helping cement its place in Hollywood history. The Hotel del Coronado is also famous for its legendary ghost story, The Lady in Black, making it one of the most talked about historic haunted hotels in California. From luxury stays to legendary stories, the Hotel del Coronado is more than a hotel. It's a piece of California history. Okay guys, we just pulled up to Silver Strand Beach, and it is a parking lot, which I knew. It's going to be parking lot camping today, but I have a oceanside site, so I'm thinking I can back in my van and open my doors and I will see the ocean. So that is the hope and plan. I am so hungry. I finally landed at my campsite and in my parking lot campsite, but I have this beautiful beach view, ocean view, and I'm gonna eat my lunch. So I'm gonna eat half of this and then just rest for a minute. The traffic getting into San Diego is insane. And just the way you navigate through the freeway system is insane, and I'm just not that agile with this van. So it was a little bit of a stressful situation, but I made it. And I am here, and it's 74 degrees. It's beautiful. And I did get into some holiday fun over at Hotel Del. They have some beautiful holiday decorations, and I bet at night it looks beautiful. They have an ice skating rink and all kinds of fun stuff. So that was fun. But I am going to eat my sandwich and then take a walk on the beach. So I knew this was going to be like a $20 sandwich from the hotel, but it's worth it. It's delicious. Turkey, bacon, avocado, sun-dried tomatoes. What? Delicious. Aren't you guys? I'm gonna eat. silver dollar. I love that. The holidays are supposed to feel warm and happy, right? Sometimes they feel quiet though, and sometimes they remind you how much life has changed. Big changes have a way of showing up louder during the holidays. When routines are different and the noise fades, and sometimes getting older adds another layer, you start thinking about time, about what's ahead, and about how the future doesn't look the way you imagined. And when the kids are grown, the house feels different. Not bad, just different. The roles shift and the rhythm changes. There's something in knowing this feeling doesn't mean something is wrong. It just means you're human. You're living, you've lived, you're loving, you've loved, and you're adapting. And if the holidays feel heavy this year, you're not alone. And this season doesn't have to define the next chapter. Sometimes it's just a quiet pause before something new. All right, y'all. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's see if this light helps. Turn this one up. All right, it's still dark. It's like 5:30, 5:47. Woke up to the sound of traffic. I'm gonna get up and make some coffee. It's definitely a little colder than I thought it was going to be. So I think I'm gonna get my snowflake jammies out. And let's see. I think I'm going to make a full pot of coffee this morning. And oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is a very popular campground for like families during the summer. Again, because you can camp right on the ocean, which is cool, but it's just so noisy. Like, these are times when I definitely miss my dispersed camping options. But we're gonna make the most of it, right? So, good morning, everyone. All right, turned on my festive Christmas lights, and now I have to go outside. I forgot to grab my stove last night and put it in the van, so we're gonna go outside, grab the stove, and get some coffee going. All right. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? I don't know if you can see. We'll turn the light right now. There we go. My son gave me an REI card for my birthday, and I wanted a headlamp. So this is gonna be a great opportunity to wear this headlamp. Let's see. I am legit, I'm just saying. Look at me now. Let's go get the camp stove. All right, so apparently I have to adjust this because I can't see, but love it. I think I need some more water. So I learned from one of the viewers here that this is not called cowboy coffee because I have this filter. So I stand to be corrected. I call it cowboy coffee, but maybe it's just Coleman coffee. Either way, I like it. It's super hearty, and I'm sure some of those grounds get mixed in with the water. Like, it's not a perfect pure egg for sure. But it's just strong and tastes good. So I think I'm still going to continue to call it cowboy coffee. Maybe like, I don't know, cowboy coffee-esque. And that's the way it's going to be. French vanilla is going in. All right. There we go. I forgot to put the little lid on here, so let's do that. Perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna have a good cup of coffee. We're gonna see if we can get the beautiful sunrise today. Something interesting that I just landed on when I opened up this book. It's called Trying or Doing, and it's talking about the difference between trying to do something and just doing it. When you are told to try, or you tell yourself to try, you implicitly acknowledge that failure is a real possibility. When you just do it, you focus on process rather than outcome. Do or do not. There is no try. I love that. Because failure is sometimes an option. It always is an option, right? But the fear of failing is something that I deal with on a real level, always. And I have learned as I've become an adult to do it anyways. And it's okay. Like, it's okay to fail. What's not okay is not to try. And that's where I feel like you do yourself a disservice. So that was a good thing to wake up to and read. I was struggling a little bit yesterday via the reason why I felt like I needed to get into the holiday spirit. I was just sad. Like, I had a little bit of a sadness that came over me, and that's something I have struggled with in my later years via after menopause and stuff. I don't know if you can relate, ladies, but I feel like I struggle sometimes with a little, I would say maybe depression even. Like, I have to be consciously aware of pulling myself out of that. And that could be just something biological that happens to women, which I know it is, as we get older. But I want to stay on top of that. I don't ever want to spiral down, or I don't want to forget to look at the things to be grateful for, and also to understand that God's got my back, right? So these little resets, these little trips away, they pull me away from the busy life that I have and all the layers of complexity and everything, and just slow everything down, and it grounds me again, right? Looking at the sunset last night, so beautiful and so majestic. I was like, how could there not be a creator that is taking care of us all? Like, we're just all running around here like crazy, right? Not making a whole lot of sense out of a whole lot of things, it seems like these days. But my job as a human on this earth is to stay grounded, to stay centered, and to understand that there's a bigger purpose, bigger, greater purpose. And ultimately, we're all connected. There's no us against them. And that's what I love about this van. So, good morning, everybody. And my coffee's almost done. I'm so excited. The sun is coming up actually on the busy side of the bay. But I'm going to try to capture it anyways. And we're just going to enjoy this beautiful morning here at Silver Strand State Beach. sun is going to be coming up over in this direction here, so I'm going to try to grab that as well. It won't be as beautiful maybe as like a desert sunrise, but I'll take it. Okay friends, it is time for me to head out. It was a quick trip, but beautiful. Would I come back to Silver Strand? I'm not 100% sure. It's a little too tight for me. The RVs are right next to each other. You're in a parking lot. Although you do have a beautiful beach and you can back up to the sand, which is nice. I don't know, the traffic and just the noise and I don't know, people being so close probably isn't my personal favorite, but bathrooms are clean, super nice. The ocean's beautiful, except for the water is contaminated, so you can't go in it. We're a little close to the border via the water gets polluted, and they were out testing water levels this morning, but yeah, you just don't even want to put your feet in there. So that's kind of a bummer. But I did find this beautiful sand dollar on the beach. Whoops, still sand in there. There we go. And I looked up its meaning, and it's definitely like new beginnings, things like that, which is so appropriate. Even though this trip was small, it did bring some clarity to me, I feel like. And I have like an exciting adventure idea in mind. So, you know, go even if you only have, 2 days and a night, because I feel like that reset can set you up for the next success, right? If you're just grinding all the time, you don't have time to think about being inspired. So I did some journaling, but more importantly, I walked along the beach, watched the most magnificent sunset, and just enjoyed my night here at the beach. So I am going to be heading back home, and I will see you guys on the next video. Woo!